Okay. Welcome to Dynasty Warriors 7 Shoot Playthrough Part 2. In this part, we're going to prepare ourselves for Dong Zhuo by talking to people. Now, there's something I forgot to clarify in Part 1. Some of the things that these peasants and officers have to say may be important. As a matter of fact, there's a scholar that shows up in conquest mode. If you answer all of his questions correctly, he'll give you a lot of money.
My lord, it's me.
Also, there's an achievement for doing so.
After you saved me, I volunteered.
However,
Day in the army.
achievement would include talking to this private here who will constantly follow you throughout the entirety of this playthrough.
I'm surprised to see so many warriors here. If I can stand out from
Anyway,
the crowd, I will be rewarded handsomely.
the scholar will give you money from between 500 to 3,000 gold.
And Lord Yu Bei are old friends from their
And that's a
school.
great way to earn money. Apparently there's something wrong with Yuan Shao because he's got jazz hands or something.
Stay and listen.
Jazz hands! Yay! That's what he looks like.
Yes, he's convinced me. Mind you,
Or maybe he thinks he's edging Christian, I don't know. Oh, I forgot to turn off my notifications. Oops. My bad. I'm going to remember to do that from future
Now that's
Xbox 360
I
LPs.
wish I had one like that.
Anyway, let's see if there's any more officers to talk to. Ooh, how about that guy?
Can I help you with something?
Oh yeah, he was mean-mugging Shang Fei
What's taking
like
so
the
long?
last
Let's get
episode.
started.
Yeah, I'll get started soon.
Wow, look at all these famous warriors. So, who are you?
I'm gonna punch you in the face, you know that?
This is my first battle. I'm so nervous.
Yeah, beware of Lubu's halberd, that's all I have to tell you, friend.
Things are not finished just because we defeated Dong Zhuo. The chaos will continue until we can plant the lasting roots of peace.
Cause of chaos right there. Anyway,
Yuan Shao will be a great hero one day. You do well to
let's
remember his name.
just finish this last guy and let's go on ahead and start this battle. Oh wait, this guy too.
So that's Cao Cao. Look at his eyes. They're so cold and calculating.
Brother man, you don't know the half of it. Anyway, let us talk to Yuan Shao and start this battle.
Those monsters burned my house to the ground.
Okay, past me, talk to Yuan Shao. Cause that peasant's not important. Okay, yes it is for an achievement, but it's not really important.
Rest assured, we are fighting for the most righteous of causes. Fear not. Step forth and be proud. For the battle we march.
He's got jazz hands. Anyway,
Dong Zhuo and rescue the...
now there are some other things I didn't bring up in part 1 because I didn't want to say everything in part 1 anyway. Yes, you only have 2 Musou bars.
Out of my way, cowards.
Oh, and yes, you also have Hua Xiong running about in this stage. But also, this game has a new gimmick. Not only EX... Yeah, I forgot to mention the new gimmicks. Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally touched my mic. The new gimmicks are EX mode, which you can only use with the officer's weapon of choice, and 2 Musous. Not 1, 2. Not 2 Musou, not just 2 Musou cases, but 2 Musous that can be activated by pushing a certain button combination. Like for instance, Guan Yu, using his second one, I have to press the right bumper and B at the same time in order to activate his Musou. Well, his second Musou. There's some other officers that you're going to have to jump up in midair in order to activate. And now that I've got that out of the way, now it's time to deal with our good friend Hua Xiong, who is randomly killing officers and is headed towards Yuan Shao. Keep in mind, folks, if anything happens to Yuan Shao in the next couple of battles, and by couple I mean 2, you will lose this fight, and it will start you back over from your last save point. Anyway, trust me, it'll send you back to the save point with a loading screen. And there's the bastard. It's best for the sake of difficulty that you take out Hua Xiong before he says anything. Because the moment he says one thing, like his phrase about giving up or whatever, he's gonna rally. So you might want to take him out quickly. Thank God I did. And now for this next one. I'm going to have to rendezvous over to Sun Jian's complaining troops and go over to Yuan Shao. Now, an interesting note about this. Yuan Shao would purposely withhold the supplies, which caused Liu Bei's men to starve to death. It's not that he didn't do it on accident because he was hemmed up or nothing. No. Yuan Shao purposely did that because he was jealous of Sun Jian, which would explain why he did it. I mean, there's a lot of interesting things I have to say as far as the Shu playthrough is concerned. Most of all, if you haven't noticed, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms is Shu biased, making Shu to be heroes, and everybody else to be either evil villains or anti-heroes, like in Wu's case.
I'm not doing my job.
Yes.
I organize the supplies. So when enemy troops lying in wait, I can't bring them in.
Whine, whine, complain, complain. I just eliminated the troops. Now keep the supplies coming, you asshole. Trust me, this guy will be a burden in the later episodes to come. Especially in Shu.
It looks like the way is clear at last.
Now then, off to deal with Shishui Gate. Now, as I stated before, difficulty doesn't matter. But in hard and chaos mode, these guys will hit like a truck. Something else I forgot to mention too. Sometimes the enemies will drop weapons. Weapons that you can pick up and actually equip right on a dime, instead of waiting till the battle's over to equip them like in Dynasty Warriors 5 and 6. But the fact remains, some of these enemies will drop rare weapons, or some of the enemies will end up dropping like normal weapons. Either way, until you buy them all or get them all, it'll be a rare chance for you to actually pick them up. And if you see them, pick them up before they fade away. Oh, great. Hua Xiong again. Hua Xiong. Sorry, I mispronounced that. He's back. And I'm going to have to end him quickly, because he has to rally. God, what a jerk. But Hua Xiong's dead.
mighty Hua Xiong. I have cut you down on behalf of my lord, Liu Bei. Fine work, Guan Yu. My brother. That's the way. I knew you had it in you.
Alright. Hulao Gate for Wu. I mean, not Wu Shu. No, I'm gonna do Wu next, but still. Hulao Gate for Shu. All you have to do is literally rush to the green spot. Although Wu and Wei will have to do more work. Especially Wei. As far as Shu goes, all you have to do is just break through the middle. No problem. Trust me, a certain someone will be waiting for us. Someone who's probably more of a burden than what Hua Xiong will be. Yes. One of my favorite Dynasty Warrior characters in the whole world. Up. It's showtime.
You know who I am. I am the mighty Zhang Fei.
Brother, together we will overcome this beast.
Lu Bu! Time to deal with this son of a gun. Lu Bu tanks all of your hits. As you can see. Even with the EX moves. Well, EX moves is the only thing that can make him flinch. But Lu Bu will just stand there and just take the damn hit as he attacks you. And when he's down to quarter health, he will run.
I wonder if anyone else can team up as well as we do.
But that's basically all you have to worry about. And depending on when and where you beat Lu Bu, you'll get the achievement. You can now pursue Lu Bu. Oh, and what is past me doing? What am I doing? Oh, right. My mom was talking to me while I was recording. Don't you just hate it when that happens? But she was giving me food. Food's always good. Anyway, you'll have to wait for the catapults to come in and throw boulders at the door. Which is a little bit different than what Shu had to offer. See, Wu had to offer, sorry. And Wei for that matter. All Shu has to basically do is just stand around and wait. Bitch, I just took on Lu Bu. We'll see who gets crushed. All this +2, +1. By this time, by the time I'm finished with this, Guan Yu would be like 700, near 700 attack. That probably has a lot to do with the seals that I also have, but still. Even without the seals, with all the attack and defense ups I get, Dong Zhuo, not Dong Zhuo, Guan Yu. Why did I say Dong Zhuo? Guan Yu will have like over 600 or 700 attack just without the seals. With the seals, ooh, he'll be a force to be reckoned with. Okay, we'll have to deal with those ballistas on the top of the castle. So let's climb the stairs and hope for the sake of well-being that I can actually save Yuan Shao, because I don't want him to die. And kill him too. After all, he's just going to be in the way. Alright, where are you, Yuan Shao? You just got ambushed. Chances off you're...
What are you doing? Someone, come quickly!
Yep, there he is! Whiny noblemen. They just can't fend for themselves.
I'm giving you time to come in and finish them off.
I call BS to that.
Made you my officer. Now I must work hard to ensure that you do not surpass me.
Why? Why does Yuan Shao screams arrogance and just smugness? Just why? Oh, and by the way, that was Zhang Liao.
You will carry our army
Yeah.
across the land.
He'll come out, he'll try to challenge you. You beat his ass, he walks away. Or, more along the lines of you beat his ass, you collect whatever he drops.
You will learn to regret this moment.
Oh, wait!
Warrior indeed.
I don't deal with the ballistas in this one.
The land.
It's another mission. Sorry, I got it mistaken. I've been doing so many practice runs they started to mesh together. Anyway, now it's time to kill Dong Zhuo after offing 2 more officers. Oh yeah, Dong Zhuo lost his club. And instead, he's now armed with a ball and chain. The very ball and chain. Well, it's a small ball and chain, but he's armed with a ball and chain nonetheless. Now to take down Fatso. That's funny. We both are kindred spirits on that note.
I guess I need to pick up the pace.
Oh, and guess who died? You. And that's the end of the Dong Zhuo campaign.
Thanks to the bravery of Liu Bei and Guan Yu, Dong Zhuo was driven from the capital. In his new capital of Chang'an, he soon found himself betrayed and murdered by his retainer Lu Bu. Finally, the gales of tyranny had been expelled from the capital's hallowed confines. However, the damage to the imperial court's authority had been done, and the land returned to the chaos of countless warlords vying for power. There was one man who was left behind, cut off from the raging storm. It was Liu Bei, who despite his deeds in the battle against Dong Zhuo, still had no land to call his own. And so he sought the aid of an old friend, Gongsun Zan. For no matter how Liu Bei tried to rescue those around him, the land as a whole would not be healed. Despite his doubts, he could not give up on his desire to help the people. It was then that a request for reinforcements came from Tao Qian of Shu province. Gongsun Zan dispatched Liu Bei and his sworn brothers, as well as his own lieutenant, Zhao Yun. Their foe was a man who was attempting to use the chaos to further his own ambitions. He was the one known as the hero of chaos, Cao Cao.
Oh, fun time. We'll be battling in the Battle of Shu Province in Part 3. This is RVMan 985. See you guys next time.